A spark ignites and starts to burn. Through endless realms, no way to return. From crimson skies to wastelands torn. Myth and legend where stars are born. A million paths collide in the haze. Echoes of heroes lost in the maze. Planes walking the multiverse. Through chaos and time we immerse. Legends rise and fade like sparks. Across the void we leave our marks.
They added like 3 times the amount of weaponry available in this vault. So they set it up so the tensions would be very high. And then at the same time, there was a parallel cloning project that was going on, focused on, obviously, can you guess the name of the guy it was focused on?
Gary!
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. So each of the Garys was grown in a lab, and there was some kind of defect in them that made Garys immediately hostile to anybody who wasn't a clone. And
Right.
they just kept making them. So they made like 50 some odd Garys to the point where their observation rooms were overcrowded with them. So what happened was, as they go along, they dealt with escalating violence. So somewhere up in the mid 50s, one of the Garys actually injured one of the doctors. So they started talking about destroying the extra clones to make room for further tests, and they basically just obviously treated the Garys as completely disposable. So you've got like, yeah, I know, it's honestly, it's insane. Like, it's, I would say that it's kind of impossible to think about the fact that there would be scientists willing to do this, but there are people who are missing fundamental parts of their humanity.
Whispers crawl through the cracks like spiders in the dark. Secrets slither, shadows dance, they leave a bitter mark. Lies wrapped tight like silk spun thin, choking the morning air. The truth you chase, it runs away. Hiding where you dare, in the heat of the night, where the fire burns cold. The answers you seek are stories untold, shaped by the light.
Listen. After everybody calms the fuck down.
Is anybody alive coming out of the movie theater? Or just dead people?
Just blood and body parts.
All right, well, I'm going to try to go in again. And if I go back in time, I'm going to shoot the lock a few more times and see if it works.
All right, yeah, throw me a d20.
I've got a 3.
So you go in, and this time the force is more pronounced. It's more pronounced. It flings you back around a minute later. So you can feel the whiplash. It hits your neck, it hits your back. It's like you're almost trying to go through plexiglass. And the people going in, you're in the situation, you're just coming around the front, and people are going in, the door is closing. A minute later, the whole thing happens all over again.
Can I try to run in and get in there before the door closes and just force my way through? Or am I too late?
Yeah, it's too late. So it flings you back the moment that you're coming back around.
All right,
Boom, boom, let the hollow idols fall.
members deserve much better than we know about Tilly Norwood, and we're heavily monitoring the situation. Like, you guys are unfucking believable. You know that. You're supposed to fight on behalf of us. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be representing everybody here. I realize you can't have a crystal ball and you can't think 20 steps ahead. But you're supposed to have that clairvoyancy. You're supposed to think somewhat ahead. That's the whole fucking point. That's the whole point. You're supposed to foresee of problems in the future and try to stop them. That's why you have a collective bargaining agreement. That's why you went back and forth with the studios. That's why it was one of the longest acting strikes in history.
This is the LP shop, doors are open wide, so come on inside. Find a little piece of history and come alive, turn it up, let your story spin. Every scratch, every song pulls you back in. At the LP shop, doors are open wide.
As a kid, learning to play guitar, I used to put the album on, not this album. There's a Fraley's Comet. It's called Live Plus One, and he opens with this song. And I used to learn. I would try and figure it out and play along to the album. I loved this song. And my buddy, who was a drummer, who I still keep in contact with, he learned all the drum parts on this song as well, with that drum solo in the middle.
So I'm guessing you're like a big fan of the song.
Yeah.
Tell just let's go into it. What did you like about the song?
Well, I mean, of course, first off, it's guitar driven.
Yeah.
Vocally, Ace doesn't push any barriers.
No.
But he's got a certain execution and a way he enunciates and the way he sings that I've always been attracted to. He's not the greatest singer in the world.
No.
I don't think he ever claimed to be. But there's just something cool.
The Caveman and his crew, paint on my face, just a move. We are Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life, mark it on my skin, that sign. From the campfire glow at night to the screen right in your eyes. Original stories, wild and true, you can feel them cut right through. Bring that spark straight to you, every drop, every view. Must see TV, join the tribe, cross the line. Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV, from the cave to the timeline. Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life. Raise your hand. That's the sign. That's the sign. Shouting names side by side. When the Caveman calls, we rise. Hear that thunder in our cry. From the first beat, we commit. Once you're in, that's it. I'm the banner we lift. Whole world watching this. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You're your club for life. Hey. Stay the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You're your club for life. Hey. Once you're in, I'll get them for life. Call it out. Hey. I'll go, never doubt. I'll go, side by side. Hey. Beauty club for life. For life. For life. Hey. Must see TV. Join the tribe. Cross the line. Beauty club for life. Hey. Say the word. You're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. Beauty club for life. Hey. Once you're in, you're in for life.
Scrolling through the screen so bright, a feast of stories in the night. One headline spicy, one's refined. Every bite feeds the curious mind. Flame's a dish, it's served so hot, we lap it up. Oh, we can't stop. A morsel here, a tidbit there. The bite connects us everywhere. Take a bite, feel the beat tonight. Breaking news under neon lights. A taste of fame in every line. The bite's the buzz, it's prime.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bite, where we take stories from the world of entertainment and we take we take stories of the world of entertainment and we take them one bite at a time. Hello, Crimson. Crimson's in the house. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Crimson, I did groceries the other day.
Wow.
Okay. 2 bins of Tide Pods, 4 bags of chips, 3 creamer, and 2 things of sugar. $125. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I didn't get anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't get any meat. I didn't get some num snackies. Well, I did. I got bags of chips, but come on. God, that's a lot of money. Anyway, enough of me shouting at the sky. We got some stories today. We have 3 stories, so we're gonna do our guesstimates on Masters of the Universe. We're going to talk about Christopher Nolan's new film coming up in July 17th, which is the Odyssey. We're going to talk about the AMC internet site almost crashing. We're going to talk about the MPA. I have a lot of fun stuff on the plate today. So, Crimson, where do you want to start? Do you want to do our predictions? What's up? What are you feeling?
I mean, given that we have Masters of the Universe up, I say that should be our headline story.
All right. So that's going to be our headline story. So let's talk about it now. What we didn't in the notes in the description, we should mention Scream, not Scream, but Scary Movie is coming out, and I did not think about this when I thought about it, but I thought it was next week. I didn't think so. We're gonna just do we're gonna do both of them. We're gonna do both of them. So, Master of the Universe is first. I don't know what to expect from this movie. It's very mixed, what I'm hearing online. I'm also seeing predictions of this movie opening up anywhere from, no, this is domestic. To be clear, this is domestic. Domestic box office we're talking about. And for those of you that are, it's like, what's the difference? Domestic is in Canada and the United States. That's when we talk about the domestic box office, we are referring to that. So, going off that, I have no idea where this film is going to open. And I don't think, Crimson, I think this is a big thing we have to talk about. The Jared Leto factor. And often, I don't think about it, right? But there is a huge segment of fans out there that just will not go to see anything this man is in. Now, personally, he is a above average competent actor that hasn't brought his A game for a very long time. His personal conduct is absolutely disgusting. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Who he is as a man disgusts me a little bit. And I don't blame any woman that doesn't want to take their family or their spouse to see a Masters of the Universe film that he's in. That being said, we also have to think about what is also coming out this weekend. Scary Movie is coming out, 2026. And that may be the deciding factor here. Go see a Masters of the Universe film with a very controversial actor that's in it, or go to something with just dumb fun. I would pick dumb fun. I would. Over that. So, in my head, and I talked to Crimson about this, I thought it was going to be not first, because I don't think no one's touching the back rooms for a while. I thought it was at least had a shot at number 2. Right? And I said around 45 million to 38 million. That being said, Scary Movie 2026 is here. It's coming out today.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And that could be the deciding factor. If you're a girl, if you have your spouse or if you have a family, what do you want to do? Do you want to go see a movie that an actor's in that you do not agree with his personal life or how he conducts himself? Or do you want to go see a Scary Movie film that has none of that and just has dumb fun in it?
I don't really like the advertising for Scary Movie, the new one.
Right.
Like, I think it's like, I don't know, they're going for this very like Gen X boomer, go broke or whatever in the trailers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it just actively makes me dislike the movie before I've even have a chance to look at it. Like, I don't think it's like, I think these parody movies should have died out, they did die out for a good 10 years.
Yes.
And
there hasn't been a good one for a long time.
Yeah. I don't even mean died out as in they stopped being good. I mean died out as in they stopped making them for a time.
Yes.
Because basically people just weren't watching them because they were basically so oversaturated.
Yes. You have a good point. But I still think women are going to pick that movie instead of Masters of the Universe. Also, Scary Movie has a production budget of $30 million USD. I just wanted to throw that out there. You're probably thinking, why is that relevant? Well, it's relevant because one of these movies costs significantly more to make. So we have decisions to make. I mean, what are you thinking? now that I'm really thinking about it and I'm here on the show, Crimson, I do not believe Masters of the Universe is going to come in second anymore. This film might drop to third. And that early estimate of $25-30 million, it might be right on the money. It might be right on the money. So I'm going to say it's hard, right? It's just when we do this, there's a lot of factors here. So I am going to take a shot in the dark. I'm going to say Scary Movie will come in second this week at the box office, making $38 million domestically. And Masters of the Universe will come in third, around $28 million. So that's my prediction. What are you thinking? You have to make your prediction now. What are you thinking?
I think I mean I think you said before is like I don't think Masters of the Universe, it might I think it'll surpass it on its opening, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't think overall it's gonna gross any more than the Backrooms.
Yeah.
Or at least it's not. I mean, it's obviously not going to be as profitable, but like it's not going to have like this kind of.
It's not going to be a cult like phenomenon. Like,
no. I mean,
yeah.
I could see like I kind of see it like the Dungeons and Dragons movie. I think people are going to like it.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I think people are going to like it.
Yeah.
And then, but the issue is that it's not going to be enough butts and seats.
Right. So, what are you thinking? Are you think it's going to land second? Are you going to think it's land third? And if you do, like, what is the number you're putting on it?
Probably second or third.
Okay. What's the number?
Like opening weekend.
Yeah, domestically.
Opening weekend domestically. I'll give it 40 mil.
Okay, 40 mil. All right. And Scary Movie?
Probably like 10 million. Like I can't imagine a lot of people are going to go out to see Scary Movie.
Yeah, but you're not like. You made a very good point the other day about Jared Leto, and I think that is the deciding factor here. I think people still haven't forgiven him, and people still don't like him.
I mean, I don't like Jared Leto. I mean, it's like, I mean, I think I said last time is that Jared Leto is like, if he's, I mean, I won't necessarily not see a movie for him, but if I'm weighing, do I want to go out, pay the $20 for a movie ticket, right?
Right.
Like, do I want to be giving a paycheck to Jared Leto?
Yeah.
And it's like, unless it's a property that I'm really attached to,
yeah.
Because.
But we're not women, right? And that's the thing.
Well, yeah,
right?
but I mean, I can look at it, I mean, even if I'm not a woman, like, I can still look at Jared Leto and say that guy's a creep, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure.
And it's like, I'd still feel that way regardless. Like, I don't think, like, regardless if you're like man, woman, non-binary, whatever.
Yeah.
I think just about everyone, like,
universally despises.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't think anyone is gonna look at Jared Leto, this guy who like sexually like uses his like stardom to sexually exploit young women.
Yeah.
Is gonna like be like, oh man, that's a guy I like and want to give money to. Like, yeah.
So all right. We are close, right? Well, I said 28 million for I think I said 28 million. Yeah, 28 million for Masters of the Universe. You said 40 million. We're not. We're like 9 million apart.
Yeah, 12 million.
Yeah. We're 10 million apart, something like that. But you are thinking Scary Movie is coming around 10 million. I think people are going to want to go see this movie. I think if you want just dumb fun, not thinking about Jared Leto at all, or Jared Leto at all, you're going to go see this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I think we are discounting the power of the female wallet. It's a big thing. I mean, it has happened before to movies where stuff has where women's like, no, I don't want to go see this person, right? And let's be honest here. Jared Little hasn't been relevant. What was the last good movie he was in?
Off the top of my head,
He was in a lot of crap.
I mean, I like American Psycho. He was in that.
Yeah. I don't know. But those are our predictions. We want to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And we move on to AMC movie theaters. Now, my understanding, the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, went on sale a couple of days ago, and it almost broke AMC. It almost broke AMC. It almost went down. It didn't go down, but it was close. And listen, I think Christopher Nolan films have been now event films for a long time now. They're just so different from one another. You know what I mean, Crimson? They're so different. As a Greek caveman, 100% I'm going to go see this film. 100%. I think every time people say, oh, film is dead and there's no decent movies, Christopher Nolan would beg you differ. I obviously know some cats that working on the film and know some of the technology that went into making this film. The trailers look amazing. Crimson, what are your thoughts?
I saw the poster last night and I wasn't particularly wowed by it.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
Yeah, the trailer's pretty cool.
I thought I saw the teaser trailer at some
point.
But I haven't seen the new trailer. I just saw the poster and I was like, man, this poster looks kind of terrible.
Yeah. But that's just the poster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, like, I'm not surprised at AMC a site going down of a Christopher Nolan movie. It did go down before. This looks like such a win. It looks like such a win for Christopher Nolan, and I wouldn't be surprised if you got a couple of Oscar nominations out of this film. It wouldn't shock me whatsoever. Depending on the Academy body and what they think of the film. They might deem it too successful to be nominated because they don't like fun and they don't like other people having fun. But I think didn't this happen before with one of his films that the AMC site went down? I think it did. But nonetheless, it's just another win for Christopher Nolan. He is fast becoming one of the top directors in Hollywood. One of the top directors. Maybe the top 3 directors. He's gone from top 10 to top 5 to, I think, top 3. Mm-hmm. Right? I think Denis Villeneuve is up there. Just the work that he did with Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2, right? I think Christopher Nolan is second. And if I had to put number 3, I would have to put it Guillermo del Toro, even though Frankenstein wasn't that good. And I don't know what he was thinking of in that film. People expected more from Guillermo del Toro. But yeah, we want to know what you guys think down below. Did you get your tickets? Are you excited for this movie? What is your thoughts? Let us know down below. And our last story is the Odyssey getting an R rating. Crimson, based on the second story, I think the movie will just do this just fine.
I mean, the thing is, about R-rated movies, it's been like kind of a known thing for years. Is that R-rated? Like basically, they try to avoid it at all
yes
if they can, because like there's less people who are gonna go and see that.
Right? You can't have your 10-year-old kid go watch it.
Yeah. Well, I think like the lines between PG-13 and R ratings have blurred a lot.
Yes.
I think like there's not really any clear rules on what makes something PG-13.
And they're totally asinine, right? Like,
it depends, because there's definitely some movies like
a PG-13 you can't say fuck more than once.
Yeah.
There's
the rule is like 2 shits or 1 fuck.
Yeah. It's almost like we've gone back to the 1980s, right?
Yeah.
Where, like, the Dark Crystal, that should have been 14 plus. It was a PG movie. Well, that's not a PG movie.
Raiders of the Lost Ark was the reason why PG-13 was introduced.
Yeah.
Because, you have, like, Indiana Jones shooting Nazis or whatever. It's like, it's not, like, the most adult thing in the world, but it is pretty graphic for what we consider to be a PG movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But I'm not shocked at the MPA giving, or the MPAA giving this movie a rating of rated R. As film creators, you go with the story, and the story tells you that you can't tell the story in a PG environment. Like, I don't think an Odyssey PG film would work. I really don't. Not knowing Christopher Nolan, but knowing the people that work for him and knowing how he operates, I don't think this film would do well. I just don't. There's a lot of graphic things that happen in the original Odyssey. To put it bluntly, there's a lot of un-PG things, and having an R rating is appropriate for this film. And I think, like the second story, AMC site almost crashed. I think this film will do fine regardless, right? Look, when this film, when early THX theater prices went on, 35 millimeter theaters had the tickets out, early access, they got all sold out. Now, granted, 35 millimeter theaters, there's only like 4 of them left in Canada? Like 4 or 5, I'm pretty sure. But still, right? I think Christopher Nolan is not sleeping harshly tonight, knowing that his film is rated R. And listen, I hope he does his film justice. I hope he does the story justice. And I hope someone finally predicts the Greek gods right. Crimson. I hope. For anyone out there, the Greek gods weren't benevolent. They were kind of insane and kind of mean and kind of rapey.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls too. The goddesses too. People think that it was just the the gods. No. Everybody had a part to play, people. Everybody. There are accounts of a story of Aphrodite just doing horrendous things. Artemis, the same thing. And I hope that all comes to play in this movie. I hope all the gods are portrayed accurately. I hope he paints the true picture of what all these gods were really like in the original telling of these stories. That's what I want, Crimson. That's what I want. If Zeus comes down and says, hey, Jason, what's up? How's it going, my man? Or if Zeus does something really nice in the film, I'm going to be so disappointed in Christopher Nolan. I don't think that's going to happen. But if it does, I'll be really disappointed. But I don't think it will. I think he's accurately going to paint the real picture on the original story of what these gods and goddesses were like. Because they weren't nice people. They did not care. One single thing. Not one single thing. One single bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me. That's our show for today. Let us know what you thought of our stories down below in the comment section. There were stories we were going to talk about today. Sydney Sweeney. I like to switch it up now and then. I thought this would be more entertaining for you guys than Sunny's. Now, don't get me. I definitely wanted to talk about it, but it's just to me. If it gets, maybe we'll talk about it Monday. We'll do that story on Monday. But let us know what you think down below in the comment section. As always, shout out to YouTube. We're getting major attention on YouTube. Hello. And yes, this will be available in a 20-30 minutes on YouTube. So until we see each other again tonight, guys, take care, be safe, be well. And we love you all! 50,000 plus an UGG Club for life. Peace.